So just about set now. And towing the slab here, Jack Flaherty. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Austin Riley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now one missed. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team, that ends the inning, so we take a break. And now up for St. Louis, Lou Brock. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Oh, and a great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Luplow going back on this one. Still going back. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags and will move up to third. Mark McGwire next up for the Cardinals. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And first offering is fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Riley. They get the force, and the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. See, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent in the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman. Very impressive. Next pitch is inside. And that's ball 2.
A sterling reputation of an organization and turning out so many great players, pitchers in the Hall of Fame. And for him, just to put his name amongst that group this early in his career is so impressive.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. First pitch just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Falling behind 2-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill on his horse. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Misses inside. 1-0. There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Just off the inside edge. And that's a little high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And a strike in there. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is down low. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's Nolan Gorman. And he deals. Ripped on a line. Can't get there, base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And stepping in is the speedy Ozzie Smith. Hot right now. 6 hits in the game yesterday. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the 0-1. That's hard hit in the line. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 3.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And that one ripped into right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And O'Neill is retired. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now, Mark McGwire. Throw on to Olsen. What a play. Inning over. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Ozzie Albies. Pitches in there. And that's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And now the count is even. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there are 2 down. Now batting Jordan Luplow. Swings through that one. 0-1. Luplow goes 6'1", 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 0-2 as he waves at that one. He goes down looking. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Nolan Arenado. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Arenado around second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is Nolan Gorman. Base hit, and a run comes in. Luplow fires it to the plate. Tag, too late, he scores. It's 5-0. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high.
New pitcher on now, Ian Anderson. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And Acuna able to make the grab. And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Vaughn Grissom. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Riley now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in there for strike 1.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves are set. Back here at the ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Tyler O'Neill. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space,
now this is through for a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 6-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hammer, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Edmonds rounds second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And that's a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. You connect and it jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And there's a base hit to left. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. He'll score the sac fly. It's 8-0.
So that's the 3rd run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
And now it's going to be Nolan Gorman. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
And it's caught for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith, 1 for 2. Hard hit left side. Over to Albies, and that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. Ground ball right side, gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. In there for strike 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One note on Travis d'Arnaud, he was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the 1st round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. There's the strike. d'Arnaud off of first with 2 away. They say it went. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers, and that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Out towards left center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and they're on the short end. Colin McHugh on the pitch here.
Number 32, Colin McHugh.
He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here it comes. In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now a fly ball to right center. Luplow makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jordan Luplow.
Nope.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And there's the strike. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley. But you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Makes the grab, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire. McHugh back to work. There's a strike. That one fouled off. And the pitch. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
This to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though, and that's out number 1 on a tough play. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 10-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
And now the DH, Nolan Gorman. And that one hammered. That's back. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back, just attack.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that gets down into the gap. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And the lead continues to grow.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Dylan Lee on a pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 12-0. He's in there.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Slapped foul. Brock on third with 2 out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's 13-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Mark McGuire next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Well struck left field. That's back there. And forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 16-0. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Lucas Licky.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate.
Here comes the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Gone. Nolan Arenado goes deep, and they tack one on the board. It's 17-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Contreras, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The pitch. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And out of here. Wilson Contreras blasts one out, and they add on. It's 18-0, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Snags it on the run. And the inning is over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lee Smith.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
They say it went.
0-2.
Right-handed reliever. Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Back-to-back singles. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air. And a superb diving catch. Runner tags up for 3rd, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. 1 run across. Here comes Ozzie around 3rd. He scores as well, and they extend their lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
1 out, runner at 2nd. Jim Edmonds next up for the Cardinals. Hard hit, left field, base hit. O'Neill flies around 3rd. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get.
Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now Wilson Contreras. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And a base hit into right center field. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and they extend their lead. Nick Anderson in. This is his first appearance of the season. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Number 61, Nick Anderson.
Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
The batter, number 1.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Stepping in, Lou Brock. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. But they scored. For the top of the 8th, here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. There's a strike. Smith, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally uses a forkball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Strike 2. Struck him out looking. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
He swings and fouls one off. The wind and the pitch. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. In the air to left down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Anderson ready to work. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. At the belt and fires. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Ripped to short. To first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
I mean, come on, have a game. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
McGuire, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And it's fouled away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. That's his third home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 27-0. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. Statcast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Swung on, belted, gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a run. It's 28-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
New arm out of the bullpen. A.J. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double. So now the DH spot, Nolan Gorman.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Ripped to right, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Center field. Luplow makes the grab on the run. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. We go to the ninth. Now it's the DH, Vaughn Grissom. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Kicks and fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't...
He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take this one in a blowout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling.